Sometimes as a man you get a free pass for glaze and no diddy. You see the way LeBron is treated? That's like me with Spidey, but like a lot less gay, if you get what I'm saying. The day has finally come. The day where I can talk about such greatness. The man that has carried childhoods for decades. The icon that has birthed careers. Toby, the GOAT of it all. Andrew Garfield and Tom Holland. See, I used to unseriously not like Tom Holland when I was a kid because he took Zendaya from us. But then I grew up, went on TikTok, fell in love with Tom Holland, and then it was like out of respect for Tom, who's Zendaya, bro? Like when bro died in Infinity War, I was distraught, bro. Like lil old me, bro. How old was I? 13. I was, wow. What can I say? I love Spidey, bro. I've seen him go from comics to movies, from movies to shows, and from shows to video games. Like, I just gotta thank him because he's a big part of my childhood and a lot of people's childhoods. You know what I mean? The guy's just a popular icon. Do you know what I mean? Like, why is he so popular though? I mean, for starters, he actually has powers on like some lame ass superheroes. You know, having bread ain't a superpower, my nigga. And I mean, his powers also aren't lame like some fish ass boy. Like, bro is 15. Look at the way he moves. A rookie Spider-Man handled himself pretty well against Bucky and Falcon. What can I say? He's just that guy. You see, the thing with Spidey is sometimes he doesn't even want to be Spider-Man. I remember a spectacular Spider-Man scene where he starts questioning being Spider-Man. That's real. And I mean, he's just a boy with the weight of the world on his shoulders. A boy taking responsibility. Say that again. Becoming a man. Imagine New York safety being in your hands. What else? You want to swing off a building and look cool while doing it? Bro is strong enough to do that. And he's smart as hell to build them web shooters. And if someone comes swinging, best believe 9 times out of 10 he's gonna see it coming. He'll also proceed to make you look stupid while he laughs in your face, yapping, saying the most horrid jokes to mankind. And unless you struggle with pulling baddies, he's very relatable. Seeing as you clicked on this video though, you probably don't, you foul nerd. I mean, he's also broke. That's relatable to me. In this economy, sheesh. Providing this economy is difficult. Like, who hasn't struggled to pay the bills before? Ever been behind on a payment? Lack financial support? That's my boy Pete. What a childhood treasure this man is, yo. Ask any kid who their favorite superhero is. Have you ever heard someone say Clark Kent, nigga? And Bat? Well, he's too spooky for children. Batman is for loser young adults that watch Sigma Batman TikTok edits. I think the gym is life on some, bro, October the winter arc begins. Shut your lame ass up, nigga. Also, it's to the point where any actor's honored to play him. Like, what can I say, man? I'm talking about the actors. Well, I can't make a Spider-Man video. I'll talk about the movies. I'm gonna start with the big three. You see, I don't read comics. There's like 27,000 of them. But growing up, the films that stuck with me the most were the Raimi trilogy. Absolute fire. I remember being a little kid when those movies came out. The first era of superhero movies, and Toby always gonna be my favorite, I don't care. There was something just so wholesome about those movies. A little cheesy and cringy, but they're my precious height. They also have the best memes. Like, there's a whole channel dedicated to Spidey memes, and it's simply because the films out of context are hilarious. Spider-Man 3 being the main culprit. Black Suit Pete was next level comedy. The emo cut. And then after he packs up Sandman, he just goes to tell his aunt immediately. Like, who does that? Then the sheer disrespect when him and Harry get into a fight, like the bomb throw to Harry's face. Honestly, I could find you so many funny moments from Spider-Man 3, it's endless. But my favorite movie out the 3 is 2. I don't know, man. There's something that is so good about a grounded Spider-Man film. There's something great about Pete having the high in Spider-Man 1, learning how to be him, and then in 2 he begins to question himself, leaves the mantle, comes back better than ever, and takes it all out. Goat film. Real question, why were they always screaming in these movies though? As for Andrew, I love Andrew's Spider-Man. It's just the problem with Andrew's was that after the first film, they just struggled to let that man shine in that role. He was great. Unfortunately, one man can't do a carry job. They gave him 2 good villains on paper, like it's Electro and Goblin, but in the movie it just didn't work because the writers didn't know what they were doing. But in my opinion, this isn't even the worst Spider-Man movie. I like the suit, I like Andrew's acting, I like Andrew and Emma Stone's chemistry, and I love his web swinging. Like, I don't care, bro has the best web swinging sequences. And in No Way Home, the man shines. As for Tom, you heard the start of the video, I hope. He was just a little fraudulent at the start for me. Like, what do you mean Spidey has no Spidey sense? Like, who the fuck is this nigga? But yeah, I don't know why people all of a sudden just decided to start switching up on No Way Home. Like, it's a movie with 3 Spider-Man. I don't care how it happens, I'm always gonna like it. I ain't no critic, I'm just a yapper, yo. I'll suspend my disbelief just a little for that movie. I don't care if people think it's fan service slop. Like, did you see that cinema reaction? Oh my days. And Tom's performance in this film, I mean, wow. Tom Holland was acting. Tom Holland is a good Spidey. I mean, when Aunt May died and bro got to acting, it felt like somebody was cutting onions, man. The only problem I have with Tom Holland's Spider-Man isn't even his fault. It's the writer's fault, because Tom as the actor can only do what he's given. And it's Far From Home, man. I don't like that film. I know people will say Andrew's Spider-Man 2 or Spider-Man 3. Nah, man. Far From Home is definitely the worst for me. It doesn't even feel like a Spider-Man film. And I think that's why I don't like it. I'd also say with Tom, they need to just give him a grounded story. No Iron Man, no help, just Tom Holland, a good story and a good villain. Not every movie has to be this world-ending multiverse, ooh, break the box office blockbuster movie. Like, nah, that's not what Spidey's about, yo. It's called the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man for a reason. They had a good thing with Homecoming. They have a perfect setup with the No Way Home ending. They can't botch this, bro. Then we got the animated masterpieces and Into the Spider-Verse and Across the Spider-Verse. Like, damn, man, I hate Sony. When I tell you I was ready to sit in that cinema for another 2 hours just to finish that movie, it was so beautiful, man. End credits had me floating. Sony cooked with Miles, both films, man. I look at Miles, bro, and I just relate to him. Like, I look at him and I think, bro, that's literally me, nigga. Like, when that movie came out, I was around about the same age as bro. Seeing a black Spanish-speaking Spider-Man, yeah, how is he not gonna be one of my favorites, yo? As a black Spaniard, I know Miles is from Puerto Rico. I was just cheesing the whole time because everyone would just be like, yo, that's literally you. Film with some heat. Has one of the greatest Spider-Man moments, not just the first but the second, and that leap of faith scene, just wow. And with all the multiverse dookie I've had to endure recently, I'm grateful for these films. Also, compare this nigga to PS5 Miles, yo. PS5 Miles makes me mad, bro. Like, he's just so lame. The cut lame, the suit lame, his voice lame. He doesn't even have the Jordans. Oh my days, he's just so lame, man. You know what isn't lame though? His rogues gallery. Like, the only person that has a comparable roster when it comes to big baddies is, well, him. Like, the baddies is crazy, or Batman actually. Like, his rogues gallery is pretty good, and his roster, like Talia al Ghul, oh damn. Anyways, Raimi Cook with Doc Ock. What can I say? Doc Ock is everything a Spider-Man villain should be. Smart, grounded, and a danger to his loved ones. Because if I'm being honest, he only locks in when a loved one is in danger, but mainly MJ. That nigga turns into Superman whenever she's involved, and I think the main reason I like Doc Ock is because he has a personal connection to him. So I mean, when he turns evil, it's just that much more interesting to me. Like, Peter now has to help someone that he once looked up to. Him being a genius as well just makes it all the more difficult for our boy Pete. Like, he's a physical and a mental threat, bro. So it gets us moments like the train scene and the bank scene. Raimi also cooked with William Dafoe's Green Goblin as well. Like, why the hell does Norman Osborn have waves in the comics, by the way? I guess the waves are canon now. Jeez. This guy is, wow. Who kills someone's aunt and laughs about that? And then when getting hands from an angry Spider-Man, he's just laughing in his face. This guy is crazy. Zooming around on a glider, turning people into skeletons, causing mayhem. Like, this nigga's a menace. I rest my case. Green Goblin is an A-tier Spidey villain. He manages to cause mayhem to Peter's normal life and affect the lives of his loved ones. Perfect. Then there's Venom. I like the concept of Venom, but they are yet to get this nigga right, yo. In any media that I've seen. Spider-Man 3, trash. Sony Venom, trash. Insomniac Venom, not too bad. Oh wait, his screen time is so ass. The moment you start the Venom arc, the game is over. Wow. Why is it so difficult to give Venom identity? Like, I could get into why the character needs work, but we be here all day. So I'ma say this. Why is Venom's only setting? I wanna heal the world. I wanna take over the world. Like, it's a shame cause he's so cool. Yet when it comes to a live adaptation of him with Spidey involved, it just sucks. Venom's like, cool for spectacle, but the writing, yeah, forget all of that. Scorpion, not much to say. Like, let's be real here. The only people who know much about Scorpion is people who read the comics, and like I've said, Joe, I don't read. I don't have the patience for all them comics, but I do like him in Spider-Man PS4. Unless you want to count the Homecoming end credit, we haven't seen him adapted before. It would have been cool to see him in a spectacular Spider-Man Sinister 6, but it's okay. Vulture, valid. I like him, especially in Homecoming. Homecoming. Kingpin, ain't this nigga just fat? Nah, he firing dead though. If you know, you know. And if you know about the Spidey comic where Pete gives him the fade after putting his hands on Aunt May, cold. But I thought you didn't read. Me. Shut up. Sandman, I mean, he's aight. Nothing special. Like, Spider-Man 3 didn't know how to handle him alongside Venom. So he ain't A tier for me. And in No Way Home, this nigga is so useless, bro. Electro, I liked him in Spectacular Spider-Man. I don't like Jamie Foxx's version though. I felt like they didn't know what to do with him. Like, bro went from a socially awkward guy that wanted to be noticed to evil real quick when he gets powers. I mean, I still like Electro. Nothing more to say, man. Nothing more to say. But these companies got a lot to say with Spidey, though. I'm gonna be real with you. As long as we keep making Spidey media, innit? Spidey has managed to stay top dog for years in superhero media, and I think it's gonna be that way for many years to come. When you think about the face of Marvel, Spidey is up there. Think DC, it's Bat. Like, they just keep rinsing my boy. It gets to the point where Sony's just cooking up trash just because Spidey's linked to the name. Madam Web, trash. Venom, trash. I love Spidey. When you see him everywhere, it's like they ain't giving this guy a break, yo. Like, Tom Holland is 28, yo. Got him held hostage making Spider-Man films. Hey, I'm not complaining. I'm just saying. Like, look at the video games. He's in Marvel Rivals now. Sony's cooking up more games with them. You know, Spider-Man 2. I also didn't have a PS2 growing up. Like, I was too young, you know. So I never got to play the PS2 Spider-Man games. But I did play some Spider-Man games on a laptop. I'm talking Ultimate Spider-Man, Web of Shadows. I even played some of the Amazing Spider-Man games. And they hold a nice place in my heart, yo. What can I say? But as you get older, you get more motion, innit? And with that motion, I copped the PS4. Sony cooked again. We got Spider-Man PS4. One of the greatest games of the 2018 era. What a time to be alive. You see, I know a lot of people didn't like the second installment, thought it was underwhelming. I can understand where they're coming from. It wasn't as good as the first one, narratively speaking, but the second game was still mad fun, yo. I don't know what people are talking about. I finished it in like 3 days, bro. And I'm pretty sure most people did as well. And I guess that's what you could say is the problem. It was short. But I'm gonna be real with you, people only finished it that quick because it was fun, bro. I'd say the game's failure is Sony's fault because they know the Spidey name is big, they know people love him. So they didn't mind rushing a release even if the game was short. Because I know for a fact Insomniac wanted to put more into this game. One thing I'll say though, get rid of them stupid MJ missions. Like, oh my days, get rid of them stupid ass missions. They don't belong in a Spider-Man game. Like, why you got me playing as MJ in a... Apologies. That concludes my yap session, bro. If anyone has any recommendations of comics to read, main ones, not some filler ones, main ones, because I want to get to know his rogues gallery a bit more, it'd be much appreciated. Neymar the GOAT, bro.